Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and today we're going to be playing some Battletech. Now, this is not a new game. This game came out like 5 years ago now. Developed by Harebrained Schemes, who are mostly known for making the Shadowrun RPG video games. Shadowrun Hong Kong and all that. So those are pretty good games. And I'm pretty interested in their upcoming game, the Lamplighter League, which is another like sort of tactical like kind of like, I don't know, it looks like Indiana Jones, the Mummy kind of thing. I don't know, it looks cool. But for a while, they worked on this game, Battletech, which is set in the Battletech universe. Most people would know the Battletech universe from the Mech Warrior games, but the actual setting and everything is called Battletech. This is a turn-based tactical strategy game. I think in a lot of ways it's kind of like XCOM but with mechs, which is cool. It's very cool. Now, I have played a little bit of this game before. Probably it's been a few years. Probably like 3 years or something, maybe. And I played it for, I want to say like 6 hours, maybe, something like that. And I was enjoying it, and I thought it was cool. And then it got really difficult. And I kind of got slaughtered, and you do like this ongoing campaign. And so much like XCOM, like there is kind of a fail state you can get to where if you just lose too many times, you can't afford to continue, you know, and it's just kind of a failure state. And I think that's what I reached. And I was like, well, I really don't want to start over. I'm going to move on. It's tough. But, you know, Armored Core 6 just came out, and playing that really was like, man, Battletech was really cool. The idea of like a tactical strategy game with highly customizable mechs and this ongoing campaign of like different, you know, all these different mission types, different maps, and different factions you have to ally with, and blah, you know, it was all really cool stuff. And I've heard that the mod community is really good for this game as well, with a bunch of big overhauls, including one that I have heard is like the greatest mod overhaul for any game ever. I've heard those claims. Now, we're not doing that yet, but it's something to think about. So I was like, you know, I kind of want to check out Battletech again. And I kind of want to do a Let's Play of it, but I'm also just starting my Armored Core Let's Play. So I'm going to just check, I'm going to try something. I want to upload a video of Armored Core 6 and a video of this and just see which. I imagine Armored Core is going to get more views because it's new, but I want to see what people kind of like enjoy more. Because I'm not very good at games like Armored Core, the quick action-paced games. I'm not very good at strategy games either, but I tend to enjoy those more. And this channel is kind of becoming more focused on that sort of stuff. So I'm just curious on what people will prefer. So yeah, we're not doing any mods. I don't have any DLC. We're just doing the vanilla campaign. And while I was looking over the subreddit and stuff for like, you know, should I get any mods or should I get any DLC for my first playthrough, the overwhelming response seemed to be no. Just the vanilla base game is really good just to start with. But while looking through all that, I did see some tips for new players. And the big one that I definitely did not know my first time is armor. Deck out every single mech with as much armor as they can have. Just start with that, and then add whatever you can on top of that for weaponry.
High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
You know, honestly, I think that's like possibly one of the best ways to do an intro, as far as just like having like concept art almost and just a monologue. Basically like an exploring series video, you know? I just am really a sucker for incredible looking like concept art like that. Like it's just a guy standing on top of his mech looking out into the distance like, yeah, it's fucking awesome. But yeah. So I should mention, I know less than nothing about the Battletech setting. And while I'm playing a video game, I don't really care. So, you know, do not expect me to expound much about the lore of the setting. But welcome to the Oregon Reach. It can't be pronounced Oregon. Come on now. Oregon? Oh God. It might just be Oregon. The Oregon Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward Periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized Inner Sphere. It is home to the Oregon Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy and ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Oregon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Okay, so we're on the outskirts of civilized space. Decades ago, your family came to the Reach from... Oh, God. See, this seems like lore shit. Yeah, this does not seem to be a mechanical benefit. So I'm looking at their logos. We could be the Rimward Periphery, just anything from petty thugs to ruthless tacticians to skilled and honorable warriors. Yeah, we're just, you know, we don't come from one of the fancy houses. You are of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system on the edge of Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. Oh, okay, well, okay, I guess we are somebody. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battle mech, an old Blackjack BJ-1. So that's cool. They just hand down battle mechs. Badass. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars. And you get lore about the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Alright, someone who pilots a battle mech is called a mech warrior. They typically serve in the armies of the successor states or in mercenary units. Many mech warriors own their own mechs and pass them down through the generations as family heirlooms. Succession wars, yeah. Great houses battled each other in battle mechs to claim territory with the ultimate goal of ruling the inner sphere. And there was a significant loss of advanced technology from the prior Star League era. Oh, see, that's how you get... Then you have the highest tier of gear possible. The ancient Star League gear that's better than anything anyone can make now. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled. You struck out on your own. Your family went bankrupt. Your family died in an accident. Your family was betrayed. Now, this does have mechanical benefit. This gives +1 gunnery, +1 tactics, +1 piloting, +1 tactics. Tactics guts, piloting guts, gunnery guts. Sounds like we've got 4 stats here. Gunnery is your chance to hit with ranged weaponry. Tactics is the effectiveness of called shot opportunities and reduce the penalty for indirect fire and improve the minimum range of weapon. Okay, I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Piloting increases melee hit chance and base sprint distance and improves the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady. And guts. Improve the maximum health of mech warriors. Reduce the penalty from weapon recoil and increase the threshold of heat that triggers overheated. Okay, that's all good stuff. So I probably want... yeah, tactics guts. Our family went bankrupt. See, we're back to nothing then. That works. Oh, and my parents killed themselves. Okay, Jesus. Alright. I set out for a new life with our ancestral blackjack. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Oregon Coalition soldier, frontier pirate, Solaris gladiator, inner sphere mercenary, frontier freelancer, or merchant guard. And this all increases a stat by 1. Should we even things out, or should we go heavy on, like, guts? To be a pirate. Now, I've heard... again, another tip I heard is that do not piss off the pirates. The pirates are the best faction to ally yourself with, because then you get the best deals on the black market, which has the best gear in the game. So you want to be buddies with the pirates. So let's just fucking start as a pirate. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. After years of roaming the frontier, your outfit's luck eventually ran out, landing you in an Oregon Coalition prison. Hearing of your bad turn of fortune, Raju dragged you out of jail, giving you a second chance under his mentorship. After heavy rehabilitation, you proved your worth and were inducted into the House Arano Royal Guard. Wow. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of the Lady Camilla Arano. Ah, we get to make our character. Okay, well, let's call sign Taco B. It's an inside thing that no one really knows the origin of, but everyone in the Battletech world calls her Taco B. She has no real name. Her first name is Taco and her last name is B. And appearance-wise, she looks like this. I know, I tend to always pick blonde, blue eyes. I don't know, man. I blame my German heritage. I don't know. I don't. Don't judge me. Alright, we're really gutsy. We're damn gutsy. Let's do it. The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. The Oregon Reach is left at an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinoza, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Camilla Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. He's always called by his full title there. Can't just call him Raju. Coronation Day. I sure hope nothing bad happens on her coronation day, despite pissing off the most powerful man on the planet. Yeah, look at that. It's just badass. Badass, man.
Command interface initiated.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. Yep, that's how it all works. Okay, Taco B, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuator. Alright, so,
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
So you click and move. It's a grid. Technically, it's not gridless. You can't go any single spot you want. But it, you know, it's pretty flexible. And then you pick your facing direction, because direction definitely matters in this game. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Camilla's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Alright, so then you target something, and, you'll see their shields, their armor, and you can target specific parts if you want. You show their buffs, debuffs, things like that. I believe you fire with... Yeah, you fire with all your weapons, which is really cool.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good shot. Your guns are in working order, at least. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there, the one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with this rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Camilla's like a daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Alright, so you can see all your weapons here. We have 4 medium lasers and 2 autocannons. So the lasers don't use any ammo. I'm sure this is all going to be explained, but laser weaponry doesn't use any ammo, but it generates heat. Like more heat. Whereas the autocannon does use ammo. A certain amount, you know, you only have a certain amount of it, which is kept physically on your mech at some location, which you can customize, because you can blow up a mech's ammo box or whatever for extra, you know, explosive damage. And then your hit percentage. Apparently this is not I don't know. I'm not sure. I saw a mod that says that it shows the real hit percentage after all the modifications. But I'm not sure. Maybe that's an old mod. I don't. Alright, but we're gonna fire.
All weapons visited.
So, yeah, that's the thing, is basically everything is going to have more armor in the front than in the rear. Because, you know, that's how things work generally. So that's why, yeah, see, flanking targets and getting some to the rear is a good way to go. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by the High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Camilla belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend the cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there near the edge of the lake.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Yeah, so your mech can only handle a certain amount of heat before it overheats. I think there is... Could have sworn there is some benefit to overheating, but maybe I don't know, I'm not quite sure. But you do take damage every turn while you're overheating, so it's really not that great. What's cool, yeah, is you can go into water to cool off. Plasma leak detected, jump jet malfunction, jump jet systems damaged, system inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods, this is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is going to break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Alright, so we want to move. Oh, this one. Okay, I thought that was him for some reason. And then melee attack using piloting skill to hit, ignores evasive, hit removes guarded, deals damage, and stability damage. It's all good stuff.
Engaging.
Boom. Just smash into him. Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Alright, so sprint, use your entire turn to move farther, and you gain evasive charges based on distance. +2 difficulty to hit this unit with ranged attacks per evasive charge. You cannot sprint if you're unsteady or if a leg is destroyed.
Full throttle.
Congratulations, Taco B. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Taco B, allow me to introduce Camilla Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Oregon Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold, the responsibilities of a noble daughter. A fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. Gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. Cousin! At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Comoran Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamiya. We'll get you there in one piece. Taco B, fall in behind. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Easy.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters. And the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
It seems like something bad is happening on our coronation day. Also, it seems like a late coronation, doesn't it? Isn't a coronation usually kind of a morning thing?
Command interface initiated.
I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech. The simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead. The city gates, and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post. One of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Alright, I'm just gonna turn down the audio. Just a little, on basically everything. It seemed a little loud. Okay.
Talk to me.
Well, let's sprint in there. We gotta investigate.
I'm on it.
Some sort of explosion. Looks recent, too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamiya, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
A spoiler alert, it derails the coronation.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Alright, so obviously it's not always, well, generally not a good idea to just sprint right into unknown territory. Much like XCOM, of course. It's never really recommended there. But I don't think anything happens until we get to that hex. So let's keep moving.
Aye, aye.
I'm on my way.
Hail, Mastiff. Hail, Lady Arano. We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. Guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us. No. You're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive. Oh, shit.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Okay.
Disengaged.
Barely a scratch.
So, I feel like you probably... Forest reduces movement and spotting distance and provides cover. 20% damage reduction against range attacks to the front and side. So we probably want to get into the trees. And then we can attack. Also have sensor lock. Remove 2 evasive charges. Or multi-target. Can fire up to 3 separate targets. But we should just fuck up one of these bad boys. So this is long-range missiles. Which is, we're inside of the minimum range there. So it's a pretty hefty penalty. You could, I guess, turn this off if you wanted to conserve the ammo. I wish it showed, like, how much it uses per shot. I'm sure that information somewhere. But yeah, there we go. So, yeah. Every mech, pretty much, is composed of 2 arms, 2 legs, a core, and a head. I guess there's also, like, shoulders, but... so, obviously, arms generally carry weapons. So, if you lose an arm, you lose a weapon. Or multiple weapons, more likely. Legs are obviously your mobility. So, you know. If you lose a leg, you're not in great shape. If you lose your core, your center torso, obviously, you blow up. You're dead. But also, if you lose your head, that's where the pilot is. So if you lose your head, you also are dead. So, a few different ways to die. I mean, also, if you lose your arms and legs, I think you're basically dead, or almost certainly dead. One of the two. Should I just melee this dude? Ignores evasive. Structure exposed. That didn't really seem to do as much as I wanted it to. We can't jump, so I gotta settle for this. So 80% chance to hit with everything, but I think that's fine. And the 20% damage reduction. But ammo explosion injured the pilot. Lost an arm. I think we're okay here.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know where you can see, like... Well, I don't know how to interpret everything. But... I guess just melee it. Easy.
That was a critical hit, lad.
I'm being flanked.
Ow, 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 ow. Obviously, we outclass these mechs quite a bit. So we're doing okay. Fire.
All weapons committed.
Well, they're pretty much fucked. Don't neither one of them have arms? Oh no, he's still got an arm.
My damned armor's busted.
You have my attention.
Or does he? He's got shoulders, I guess. That has his AC, his auto cannons. Fuck you.
Good hit.
Got him.
You chose the wrong side.
You've got my attention.
Okay, so I think... Yeah, this nice area for his long-range missile. Perhaps I should just melee instead.
Fall in behind me.
I don't think I really wanted to do that. So yeah, see, so now I'm not facing the right way. I can't even melee him. All I can do is brace. And he's not going to go for me. Oh, he is going to go for me. Wow. Get ignored, discarded.
I'm listening.
Alright, fine. It's melee.
Going hand to hand.
Yeah, I mean, they cling on sometimes. But now he's knocked down with no arms. His pilot is injured. Yeah, I think this is just a mercy. A called shot? Right to the head? Oh, but this'll overheat me. I don't want to do that. Let's go punch it.
Engaging physical attack.
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Camilla! Camilla, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here, too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lady Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The tourney pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotorua Township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotorua Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Camilla, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there. I'm getting a sensor trace.
A sensor trace. Okay, we got vehicles up there. So,
Orders?
Mastiff can go
Confirmed.
up on the ledge with his long-range missiles. You suck.
Yes, I hear you.
Get into the trees there. You'd think they would just knock down all the trees and it wouldn't be very good cover, but you'd be wrong. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Another enemy casualty.
Perhaps I should sprint. Though that's not really a great spot. Yeah, I don't think we're really in any danger of dying. But you'll notice there was no difficulty selection that I saw. Which perhaps is part of why I thought it was pretty difficult.
Talk to me.
Okay, here we go. Let's myrtleize them. Multi-target? I don't know if I can't get that one. So we'll pick those two. Fire! Boom, 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 boom. That only hit one. That's fine.
Damage minimal.
See, but you can use, like, thermal weapons, like a flamethrower or something, on a target to cause them to overheat, which is pretty cool.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
So here we will overheat if I fire this selection. So we could nix the lasers. Or one laser. It's probably overkill. No, it seemed like just about enough.
Vehicle destroyed.
But now we're right on the fringe of overheating. So I don't know about that. But Taco Bee is cock-locked, ready to rock. Everything. Fire! I don't know how you fire right into the ground in front of you. Like, how poorly calibrated is your weapon system?
Orders. Follow my lead.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a visual on that thing, that would be great, but I don't. Sensor lock.
I've got a sensor lock.
Hell yeah, that'll do it.
I'm moving out.
I don't really know what she's gonna do, unless I just say fuck it and overheat her. I'm pretty sure everything generates some amount of heat. Okay, she could get away with a few missiles. Yep, that's all she needed.
Flag the hostage. Oh no. No, no.
I don't think it's like the end of the world if you do overheat. I don't think. But it's, you know, I don't know. My guess, if I had to just say, it would probably be like you want to overheat, or you'll accept overheating if it's to like kill something. But if you're just like sitting in the middle of battle overheating, that's probably not good. Camilla, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne! It can't be. My uncle. Victoria. Me, I just watched an Espinosa battlemech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening. It's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battlemechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, gods!
Alexander!
Damn. Usually when you're usurping a throne, you don't want to destroy that much infrastructure. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, I don't really know where we're going at this point. It seems like we're kind of fucked. It's over, Camilla. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Camilla, for years I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency, what it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Camilla, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. Uh-oh.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me.
Damn you for making me do that, son. Damn you.
That dude got fucked good. That was good fucking. Quality fucking.
Reading you loud and clear.
So, like I said, you kind of want to go for a flank. You don't want to be too aggressive. You never want to get flanked. So, probably something like this. On this ridge here. Just rain down hell as much as we can. I can get away with that. It's pretty good.
Copy that.
Oof, oof, oof.
Reporting a critical strike.
Yeah, he's not looking too pretty. Okay. So we can go here. It's not really much of a flank, but it's something. And fire everything. Alright, we got an arm.
Incoming transmission.
What now? God.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired.
Damn, that dude really fucking booked it.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was
everything. So yeah, then... So we destroy his left arm. So then if you fire at his left side again, there's no arm there to, like, tank the damage. It's going straight to his torso, which is what we want to destroy. Whereas if I had gone around to his right side, then I'd be more likely to just destroy his right arm, and he'd still be in the fight. Not as much, but more than he is right now.
Standing by.
So this arc shows my missile, so I can long-range missile him from there. It's not much, but we'll see what he does. Oh no, it's still my turn. Okay, we can just rain missiles on him. It's kind of an ineffective use of ammo and time, but, you know, it's the first mission.
Punched right through his armor.
Okay, he's gonna keep moving. And fire a weak-ass laser. Brilliant.
Damage minimal.
You have to do better than that, asshole. So you see, if I move here, in this direction, I wouldn't be able to... You know, my movement restricts my phase. You can't just move and then turn 180 degrees. Maybe there is a unit or something that can actually do that, but no. For us, your movement path generally dictates your facing. So here, I actually have pretty good facing because I didn't move into a sharp turn there. So I guess we'll go. Let's go there. No, I don't really want to overheat, I guess.
Engaging target.
Wow, I missed a lot of stuff.
Tell me what you need.
That's right, he's pretty fucked. He's pretty fucked.
Target confirmed.
Camilla, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods! I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Camilla. The city is lost. We have to get off of this planet, and we need to do it now. I can't abandon Coromadir. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Camilla. Lady Madeira has the right of it. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the Coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle is one. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
That's a big-ass ship. Alright, so we gotta get to the landing zone and destroy the two vehicles while doing it. No problemo.
You just made a terrible mistake. Talk to me.
Yeah, that's some serious shit.
It's moving out.
Boom. Okay. Massive overkill there.
Vehicle down. The poor bastards.
Those poor bastards. Obviously, yeah, I mean, the game gets
Got my attention.
a lot more involved than this. With a lot more mechs involved, and objectives get pretty wild, and yeah, I remember some crazy shit. Oh boy, we're gonna overheat the shit out of this.
I'll do what you ask.
There you go, done.
Enemy vehicle down. Affirmative.
You're so far away, Taco B. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain House, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. Alright, so we got laser turrets. That's problematic.
Affirmative.
It's kind of hard to tell, like... Okay, so... Like... My autocannon does 60 damage if it hits. This has 7 shield, 90 health, so the autocannon alone would never destroy it. But do I want to launch the whole volley? Or should I multi-target? Should I do that? Oh, I see how it works. And then you click which ones you want. Okay. Let's do that. Fire.
Affirmative.
I don't really expect to destroy either one, but we'll soften them up. That's probably not. It's probably better to just kill one, right? I think that's a basic sort of tactical combat rule.
They put a hole in my armor.
Generally, an enemy with 1 health is effective as an enemy at full health.
Tell me what you need.
Yeah. I mean, I know all these things, but I still say fuck it. Alright, she's not looking too hot. As far as heat. I can get away with 1 laser. So we'll put that on B. And then do that, and I don't know, that.
Copy that.
Good, that's 1. Hell yeah! Worked out.
Target destroyed.
You're so far away.
Full throttle.
You've got my attention.
Alright. So we could just melee this dude. Which would probably work. But fuck it.
Roger.
Boom.
Take that as a lesson.
Okay.
Better me than Lady Arano.
Standing
Yeah,
by.
see? There you go. Alright, but you moved right into range of Taco Bee, and that's the biggest mistake of your life. Oh, boy. These are not good odds, I gotta say. But, we're firing on his left side, which is good. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Alright, should I just melee him? I don't think I can melee him. I don't want to go too far. Go there.
I'm on the move.
I'm probably gonna have to overheat here. Unless I really limit... if I limit it to 2 of these, I mean, his torso... Yeah, actually, I don't know. Well, shield doesn't... Actually, I don't know how shields work. I don't know how a lot of things work. I don't know. Maybe we should just... Alright, let's just fuck. Just fire.
I'm locked in on this.
Yeah, okay. Because he's a beefy boy.
Pierced through the armor.
He's a beefy boy.
My feet is in the red.
Yeah, I'm aware. Alright. Just melee him, I think. 70 damage.
To hell with the weapons.
Boom! Just fucking kick right through his chest.
One less hostile on the field.
So he actually gets to live because of that. Unless the whole thing blows up or you destroy the head, I mean, they just are lying there, you know, in the wreckage of their mech. He really should have deserved... He deserved to die. He done deserved to die. But we got better things to do. Thank the gods you made it, Kamiya. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Taco B, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Rashu. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that. Sounds good. I'm moving.
Enemy contact! Look at the size of that ship, man. If you just came over and whacked some of my mechs, it'd be devastating. All units, advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Taco B, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning, engine heat critical. Warning, error, shutdown initiated. Error, reactor offline, weapons offline, systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack, Taco B? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage. And you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father's a coward, and so are you. Taco B, I want you to eject. Now, punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, mech warrior, now! That's an order! Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Well, that's one way to put it. I don't know if it's really a success. Oh, shit. So that was good. No dialogue, no text or anything, just good shit. Easy there, Taco. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira. I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for the High Lord Tamati way back when. I'd introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the market district when the bombs fell. Well, he didn't make it. You rescued me. Why? Seemed appropriate, given the circumstances. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. When we picked up your broadcast on the emergency band, we knew what we had to do. Were you able to recover my blackjack? Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. What about Mastiff, Sir Raju Montgomery? Did you find him? Found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with the coup and all. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Oregon Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, shit. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of Oregon territory. I've already booked transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier, on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. Now, according to the info on your blood chit, your roots are right here in the Rimward periphery. That puts you and me in the same boat. Our homes are too close to the Directorate for comfort. So the way I see it, you've got a couple of options. You could stay with us for the long haul if you wanted, and that's option A. When we get where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus lodging, food, and repairs on your mech. Fair's fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. It wouldn't take you long to work off your debt. And you ran with Mastiff, so I know you've got chops. Think it over. Sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and we've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. I wonder what my character chose. Melee attacks don't generate heat. It's good to know.
Command interface initiated.
The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move in fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is the site of the Op-4's corporate security tower. Engage and destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right, I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Alright, I wasn't really going to do another mission, but we're we're in it. So, how can I not? And I vaguely remember this one. I remember getting flanked pretty hard. But I don't know in what context, so we'll see. For now, I'm going to assume nothing's going to kill us. So, let's move in. Should probably look over the mechs we've been given here. So, Taco B has her same arrangement. It's a medium mech. and, you know, she's got her extreme range autocannon, standard range lasers.
Good to go.
Glitch, medium mech, Vindicator. It's got a PPC, which is, what? Particle projector cannon. Very long range, very high heat, and some long range missiles. From what people said, like, you don't really want to mix, like, long range and short range stuff. You kind of want to specialize. That's what I heard. Behemoth, medium mech. Similar stuff.
Ready for orders.
And then Spider, Decker in the Spider. So he's very light, very fast, 2 medium lasers. Yeah, I feel like he can probably get killed pretty quickly. That's what I'm worried about. Should I still sprint in, or should I slow down here? You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and Manufacturing property.
Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Moving out.
Okay. Armor. White bars on the mech readout. When a section's armor is depleted, its internal structure is exposed. Internal structure. Orange bars. Internal structure damage risks a critical hit and the loss of components. When a section of internal structure is destroyed, its components are destroyed too. Depending on the angle of an attack, only certain sections of a mech can be hit. Focus your fire on the same area over multiple attacks to maximize damage. Shooting the rear arc of a mech ignores its guarded and cover states. Battle mech armor is notoriously weaker in the rear, much like a tank. The ring around target unit glows red to indicate the arc of the attack. Flashing lines in the targeting computer at the top of the screen shows which sections are targeted. Yes. Surprising that info was not displayed.
Standing by.
In the first mission. Alright, so we've got 2 mechs, 2 turrets over there, 2 turrets over here. So Decker definitely doesn't want to get... yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what his purpose is going to be. He's just got 2 little lasers, and he's just going to get decimated. I guess he has an easier way of flanking, which is good. But still pretty dangerous. Okay, but Behemoth here could launch some missiles. Except I sprinted, so cannot launch missiles.
Yes, Commander.
So he relies on evasion mostly rather than armor. So he wants to keep moving, keep evading, because that makes it hard for them to land a shot. Because he's tiny and fast. It makes sense. 40% though, and if I don't know. I guess go this way.
Aye, aye.
I'm just not quite sure what to do with the little bastard. Oh, we can just destroy the generator. Maybe that's what he should do.
What can I do for you?
Sure. I mean, that's just dead on, but it is cover. And it is a pretty entrenched position that they're not going to flank me in. So we'll go for that. Out of range of the small laser. And the rest of my hit percentages are pretty abysmal, so that's great. Brilliant.
May need some more time in the Receiving you.
I could jump. Yeah, but that's a pretty terrible position to be in. Jesus. So what are my penalties here? Okay. The evasion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the size. Yeah. It's not good. They're little, just quick bastards. That's why you probably just want to melee them, if anything. But if I melee, that's going to expose me to multiple turret fire. I don't know. But it is kind of my best chance of beating them down. It feels stupid. It feels stupid, and it is stupid. I'm just gonna fire normally.
Acknowledged.
Okay, it would have been nice to hit one thing. But we do tick down evasion. So Taco Bee will have a better chance of landing some shots. Not much better chance, but a better chance.
All weapons committed. Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
They've got a lock on me.
That's how they're spending their turns?
Got a lock on me.
Or is that the turrets doing that? That's probably the turrets doing that. Oh, God. Nah, we can handle that. That ain't no biggie. Okay, I mean, it's a lot on my left side. Ooh.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah, no shit.
Receiving you.
Alright. No matter what, I'm gonna expose myself to a turret. Do I expose myself to both turrets just to give myself best odds of destroying the generator? I can't click on it to, like, know its numbers. It won't show me how much health it has. Yeah, those are my choices. I guess let's give myself the best odds of just blowing it up. If we can get rid of all the turrets in one fell swoop. I'm probably going to have to bring in a second mech to finish the job, but we'll see about it. It's got 100, so yes, I will have to hit it with more than this. That is a very peculiar position for a little tiny mech to be in, I must say. Alright,
Coordinates received.
now I'd like to blow this up. The PPC alone will do that job. And then we fire the two medium lasers, or the two lasers at this thing. I think that should work.
You get a headshot.
Unless I miss. Nope, I didn't miss. Okay, so there goes all the turrets, which is a big W for us.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Now we're just gonna beat the shit out of these bastards.
Physical attack.
Standing by. Moving to position.
I didn't really want to move, but...
Engaging.
Okay. I took out a leg and I knocked it down. It's pretty good. Had I used my guns, we probably could have just killed it. But I think we're going to be okay here.
Commander?
Alright, little Spider-Man. Little Spider-Man coming in. I can do a precision strike. Can't go for his head.
Roger.
Yeah, that's really just... 2 lasers, you just can't do a whole lot. Maybe I should have shot at this guy.
Warning. Armor low.
Kill this thing.
Engaging. Physical attack.
Oh. Still not dead.
Enemy next.
Yeah, melee is not really that powerful. Its advantage is that it doesn't generate heat. And, like, it's pretty assuredly going to hit something. But it's not preferable. Yeah, fuck it.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
What's up, boss? I copy.
We just can't kill him. Yeah, I feel like I'm not happy with these loadouts, to be honest. I would... Like, if I just had, like, 6 medium lasers on one of these guys, it would be a lot better. Look, now my structure's exposed. Do you think I'm happy about that?
Internal
What's up, boss?
damage.
You do death from above to jump on him, which is kind of funny, I guess. I mean, it does do damage to my legs.
Copy that.
Yeah. I exposed the structure on my legs, I think.
They've blown past my armor.
Yeah, probably not too smart.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Jesus. They're really hating on Taco Bee.
All weapons committed.
There it is. Okay.
Destroyed.
I hear ya.
Definitely want to get something up on that ridge. That'll be good.
Moving fast. Good to go. Roger that.
I mean, the height difference should be some sort of advantage, right? Do a precision strike. But nah, fuck it. Heat. Heat is built up by firing weapons or other effects. Heat buildup can cause internal structure damage, can shut down a mech at higher levels. Shutdown mechs are highly vulnerable to enemy targeting systems. To reduce heat buildup, click the dot next to a weapon in the weapon panel to toggle it off. Standing in water or other cooling terrain also helps reduce heat each round. Stability. Certain weapons like long-range missiles cause stability damage to a mech. This is shown by the yellow bar. Eventually you become unstable, you lose your guarded state, unable to sprint, may even be knocked down. Falling mechs injure their mech warrior and temporarily set them back a step in the initiative order.
Ready for orders.
Now, I don't know what the fuck to do with this guy. I guess he could deal maybe with the tanks coming in that are trying to flank us.
Aye, aye.
Go for that. I mean, he can fucking move. I'll give him that. That built up a lot of evasion for him. Which is sort of an abstraction of a concept. Because obviously he's just standing still when they fire at him, but you know. It's not, I mean, you get it. You get it. Alright, I guess we're gonna go with this. This is not a great shot, but I'd rather, I mean, I guess I should have sprinted into the trees this turn and been happy with it. I guess we're just doing long-range missile. That's not bad. Fucks with his evasion a little bit. Okay, they're still going ahead, trying for this flank.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, just shoot him. Yeah, just shoot him. Okay, he's not jumping anywhere.
Solid connection on that one.
The other vehicle is turning around. Does not have faith in the flankage. Yeah, I think this could work. We are going to be generating a lot of heat here. And I don't want to overheat. I do not want to overheat. Let's go for that. It's close.
Receiving you. Affirmative.
This is probably risky. If I don't destroy the vehicle, which, let's be honest, I'm probably not going to, we expose ourselves potentially to 3 different attacks. They could kill my little dude.
Roger.
He's just so weak, man. Ooh.
Minimal damage on that hit.
That wasn't pleasant.
Good to go.
Let's go for that. All I've got here is a shitty shot with long-range missiles. So I guess let's go for... Let's do multi-target on the vehicles. Of which is only long-range missiles. Okay, then never mind. Just go for this.
Tell me what to do.
Really quite lame. Yeah.
Engaging target.
Heat is just too much of an issue. He's a big boy. He's certainly a big boy. Alright, now this vehicle's turning around, because now it feels confident it can kill my spider. Oh. Pot shot at glitch.
Commander.
Alright, let us end this thing. Unleash hell.
On it.
Didn't quite end it.
Waiting for orders.
I can't do any more deaths from above. And frankly, I shouldn't be fucking around with him down there. He'll die.
Copy that.
And you don't really want to take any damage at all, ever, because you have to pay for repairs, and you have to spend time repairing them. You know, it's much like XCOM, your soldiers getting injured. It's really just not good. But let's be real, we're gonna take a lot of damage. So my goal is just avoid being killed. This is dumb. What am I doing? See, now I'm exposing myself to way too much. I'm gonna overheat the shit out of myself. Maybe we can get a kill. Oh, there it is. Good.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Miss.
Good to go. Here we go.
Boom! Big fucking special beam cannon.
Knocked out a vehicle.
I think we just have to destroy that tower, but
Standing by.
how can I leave these stupid ass tanks alive? Everything must die. Corpse must die. You must die. Boom!
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Called shots. Why is this coming out? These are very random. Knockdown and shutdown mechs are vulnerable to called shots. Targeting a knockdown or shutdown mech brings up the called shot interface. Attacks missing target location are more likely to hit adjacent areas. Destroying both legs or the head of a mech without destroying the center torso increase the number of salvageable mech parts. So yes, there is a definitely a benefit
Waiting for orders.
to going for the head or the legs. Was the enemy contact the tower? I don't think that's how that works.
Commander.
Also, doesn't seem like we can shoot the tower.
On my way.
Orders.
Fire.
Taking the shot.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Orders.
Good to go. On the move.
I'm just assuming I won't encounter anything. Probably a bad assumption.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Affirmative.
Confirmed.
Resolve. Your Lance's resolve increases incrementally each round of combat and significantly when you damage or destroy an enemy. This is shown by the vertical bar. When your Lance's resolve bar is half full, your mech warriors become inspired, gaining +1 accuracy to all attacks. Also allows the use of precision strike and vigilance. Morale. Your company's shipboard morale directly impacts your Lance's starting resolve each mission. Okay. Happy crew is an accurate crew.
Taking a protective stance.
Roger.
On.
Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up at the other platforms now that their defenses are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're going to need your battle mechs. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. Well, there goes our goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. Okay. So we just say, fuck that, and we're gonna just destroy you.
Firing.
Did I miss point blank at the giant generators? But yeah, I'll say having your turrets all powered by one generator system open in the middle of your camp, not great.
Engaging target.
And I like that the turrets explode when the generator goes down. It's crazy shit.
Waiting on you, Commander.
What are our thoughts here? Maybe something like
On my
that?
way.
Just got that big particle cannon I want to make sure hits. Yeah, alright, fuck it.
Time to die.
It's all about that special beam cannon.
You like that? Waiting for orders.
Just a long-range missile. It's not going to be enough to kill anything, but...
Locking on.
yeah. My long-range missile is really pretty underwhelming.
Standing by.
But...
Moving out. Got it.
Ba-boom! Easy.
One for the scrap heap.
You gotta admire this guy's courage. 4 mechs. 1 tank. Balls of fucking steel, man. Special beam cannon.
Bye-bye.
Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Meyer, I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
Again, sort of. I mean, I don't know what we earned here. Payout 0. Great. Yeah, not too hot. But we did get XP for our pilots. Damaged internal structure is no good. And yeah, Decker took quite a bit of damage. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That little damn mech. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we're drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Taco, do me a solid and back me up on this. If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Hey, you'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? It might help if you broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1, Meyer's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2, this corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. Alright, how many jobs will it take to repay the loans? Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and from where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight. The thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can to get away with they'll do whatever they can get away with to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find us a way out of this, but it's going to take time. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? I don't see what else we can do, Tago. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the Mercenary Review Board entirely, we're basically out of options. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We just got betrayed on a board-certified contract, Yang. How much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery? Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. I've seen the damage that bankruptcy can do firsthand. That isn't going to happen to this crew. You hear that, Darius? The voice of experience speaks. Going around the MRB might kill us, sure. So might 1,000 other things. But going broke? That'll destroy this company, guaranteed. It's settled then. I'll start digging for contracts outside of the MRB system. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we've got all that much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. The banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only go between Queen and the nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Fuck! Our top priority right now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it helpfully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. Okay, now we get into the strategy portion of the game. Which is, you know, the out-of-mission stuff. So, we can hire new pilots that all have their own stats.
Ready to rock.
They don't come with a mech.
Waiting for orders.
They're just a pilot. Then there's the store where we can buy partial mech salvage that we can put together into a functioning mech. We can buy weapons, you know, all the different parts for mechs. You also have to buy ammo, so that's fun. And it's not fucking cheap either. So, actually, I don't know. Do you have to buy? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. And you can sell parts and things like that, and salvage. For the command center, of course, we do contracts, start missions. In the barracks, we look at our mech warriors. So, Behemoth actually got injured in the battle.
Orders.
I don't know how long she'll... Oh, 20 days she'll be out of commission. But we do have Medusa as a backup here. So that's all good. And you can level up your stats with their XP, and you'll get special abilities. Then we have the mech bay. Very exciting. So here we have all our mechs. Can only store so many without upgrading your bays. So if we want to repair the blackjack, which we do, it'll cost us $4,800, take 2 days. So we want to get that going. So we can refit mechs, and yeah, it gets involved. So you have it broken up into the different parts of the mech, the different sections. So you have right arm, right torso, left arm, head, center torso, right leg, left leg. And those can all store different things. I don't think any part can go into any slot. I believe there are some restrictions. The major limitation on any given mech is tonnage. It's weight. Any given mech has a weight limit, and you can't exceed it. So this Vindicator here has a max of 45 tons, and right now there's none remaining. So what people recommend is buying armor, so extra armor to slap on, and then maxing out the allowed amount of armor in any given slot. So, like, click max armor. And then adding on weapons on top of that. And weapons and other shit on top of that. So the F is for front armor, R is for rear armor, arms and legs just have normal, you know, and head, they just have one set of armor. And each individual part has structure. Okay. There's other considerations here, I'm certain. Well, okay. I mean, even outside of any other considerations that I'm not quite aware of. You kind of want things to be somewhat balanced, because if you lose a body part, you still want to be somewhat functional. Alright, so most locations on a mech contain one or more weapon mounts called hard points. They're designed for only one specific weapon type, and most mechs have locations that contain more than one hard point. 4 types of hard point: ballistic, energy, missile, and support. Ballistics generate little heat but require ammo. Energy, no ammo but large amounts of heat. Missile require ammo, generate moderate heat, but they can destabilize an enemy. And support weapons automatically fire after a melee attack. Each location in a battle mech is covered in armor that protects vital internal structure. If a location's orange internal structure number is reduced to 0, that location and all of its components are destroyed and the mech cannot be fielded. Armor is automatically replaced when you return to the ship from battle, but structure must be manually repaired. As you add and remove components, keep an eye on your mech's performance bars as well as its weight. You may also increase the amount of armor in each location. This increases the mech's weight, but protects the structure from damage. Yeah, okay. So we could strip all equipment off of it, so now it's just an empty blank slate. And as a blank slate right now, it's using 25.5 of its 45 tons. We want to max armor. This is what they recommend. That bumps us up to 28.31. And then now we can slap on additional stuff. So we'd want like jump jets on the legs. Heat sinks. This is what reduces your heat each turn, so you kind of want to have these. It had these on the left and right torsos, I think. Which makes sense. That's, like, generally one of the last things that's going to be destroyed, if anything. But then for weapons, you kind of have to go where you have hard points. So for the PPC, that can't go on the head because it takes up 3 slots. So that has to go on an arm. The small laser can go wherever. The long-range missile can only go on the left torso. And that requires ammo. And I've actually heard it recommended to put ammo on the legs. Because then if you lose a leg, you don't lose the weapon along with it. Like if that part explodes. I don't know if that's always recommended, but there you go. So already we're like... we're getting overweight. So I think we're going to have to cut down on heat sinks, unfortunately. If we want to add in more weapons than that. But do I want the long-range missile? Is that good? Probably not. The damage on this always seems so shit. Yeah, it serves as harassment weapon. Because it unstabilizes them. But I don't know. We've got the fucking PPC. But that does have a minimum range. I don't know. The short laser kind of sucks ass. 20 damage. I guess. It's just very short. It's max of 90 meters, which is the minimum range of the PPC. They say not to mix and match. So maybe just ditch the small laser. With that, yeah, we can't do a whole lot else. I can throw on another jump jet. Or I could throw on the small laser. I guess. So we still have a little tonnage remaining, but there's nothing else I can put in there. And we're maxed out on armor, which is what we wanted. So I guess that's good. So due to this refitting, I guess we're losing heat efficiency because we ditched a couple of heat sinks, and we're losing movement because we ditched a couple jump jets. What it doesn't mention is how much armor we gained. So I'm not sure why that's not happening. But if we do this whole change, it's going to cost us 13 days of time, $5,700. But that, like I said, that's what everybody seemed to recommend is... maxing out armor as much as possible. We could put on some other different types of weapons that we've got sitting around here. The LRM-10, which fires 10 missiles instead of 5. But the tonnage difference is gonna murder us. Yeah. We want to ditch the PPC, but I love the PPC. I love it. So I think we're just gonna we're gonna dick with that. Alright, done.
And noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, this needs to be repaired. Or should I refit it? I don't know. This video is running long enough as it is. I didn't really want it to be a 2-hour video. So I'm just gonna leave it right here. We'll take a look at more of this stuff next time. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. Let me know what you think. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Battletech. See you fine folks in the next part.